All right, I'm going to say you approach from the north. Can you control your tokens?
Yeah.
All right. This is Yellyark. You see in the middle of it there's like sort of a pedestal, and there's what appears to be a shield guardian amulet in the very center.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone, I'm going to say you've been sneaking up so far, because why wouldn't you? And everyone in the town seems to be on alert. They've got their bows out. They're kind of looking around. It's now your call, guys. Oh, I got to resize you to be a square.
I'm gonna use Mage Hands to tap this guy on the back.
Yeah, he's like, he turns around.
Um,
He's all jumpy. You can tell he is jumpy.
While this is happening, I use prestidigitation to make it sound like a very large army is marching from the south.
Okay.
Like the click and clack of marching feet and armored men.
Okay. That makes sense. A lot of them start moving off to look at the south.
I use prestidigitation to make it sound like a war horn is being blown from the south as well.
All right. Yeah, they're moving off. They're all now moving off to the south.
All right, who's the fastest?
Me.
You need to run and grab that amulet and come back.
You said it was like at the top of a pedestal, right?
Yeah, but it's not a very tall pedestal.
Okay.
You don't need to climb any stairs or anything. I mean, you could hop it.
I'm gonna cast darkness. From here. So I was like, it's not really good looking, but it's a magical darkness presence on point. I choose a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate.
Okay. But if someone were to look over there, they would just see darkness, right?
Actually, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
All right, Hops, you ready?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right. Now you're going to have to make a stealth check. Opposed by their perception check. Because they are they are actively perceiving.
But aren't they also like looking towards the south though?
They are looking towards the south.
They would get disadvantage, wouldn't they?
They're not just looking. Yeah, I could give them disadvantage, but I could also give them advantage because there's so many of them. So it would cancel out. At most, I'll give them a -2. Would that be fair? What's the perception?
Okay.
I'm thinking about what their perception would be. They don't have the perception skill. So it would just be...
Do they have intelligence?
What?
What's perception or wisdom? What's the wisdom?
Wisdom. Yeah, so it would just be their wisdom modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they got a -2 because they're distracted by the horns and stuff. And then they got a -1 because their wisdom mod is -1. So they're getting a -3.
I think it would just be the passive wisdom.
Well, no, it's passive if they're not actively searching for things.
Yeah, but they're not actively searching for like stuff in the center. I don't know.
They're actively searching around the area
Okay.
with a focus onto the south, but they're still actively doing everything. How many do we have here? There's 24. How do I roll 24 D20? Hashtag or / roll 24 D20? Is that how that works?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Awesome. So we need, they get a -3 to all that. What do they need to, Hops, what do they need to see you?
I got a stealth of 18.
All right. Half of them have to be at least an 18. So
The average is 9.79. So no, they didn't pass.
oh, that's a cool way of doing it, going on the average. Yeah, so hey, let me see how many. No.
Well, that's without the -3.
Yeah, so with the -3. Oh, they can't. Because even the ones that got nat 20s.
Wait, no, that was my roll. Yours was above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm gonna say, yeah, but still they can't succeed on any of them. Because the best they can roll is a 20, and when we subtract 3 from that, they get 17, which still isn't enough to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right, Hops, go and make your second movement.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do I need to go up it to grab it?
Nah.
Okay, grab it. 25, 30, 35. Back to the same spot.
Okay. Let's see if they want to roll another. Roll. Boom. All right. And yeah, what am I talking about? They still can't see you. That is so weird. Wait a minute. Let me check that. Let me check the group. Wait, they really only need one to see you. Oh, but they
Yeah, but
not even
none of
one
them-
can see you.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
So it doesn't matter. Gosh, you're just too damn stealthy. Ah! Thwarting my plans. All right. Wait, wouldn't you need to roll a second stealth check for the second move?
Yeah, you just did, or I guess.
I thought we just did.
Well,
Okay.
No,
so
you
you want
rolled-
a second one?
yeah, I want a second. Each time you take your movement speed, I want another stealth check.
Okay.
Well, he
Oh
did.
boy.
All right. 11. Is that total?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see how many. So they need at least a 14. All the ones that are at least a 14 are a success. So some see you.
Wait, wouldn't you have to roll again?
I can roll again. Makes you feel better. Yeah. Okay. At least one sees you. Yeah, a few of them see you.
I
Okay.
I don't think you have to reroll stealth though for every movement. At least not in combat you do for every round, but this is in combat.
I'm treating it like combat.
Okay.
Pretty close to it, at least. Each time he has to be stealthy. All right. So at this point, the ones that see you yell out, "Briok!" And they're all like, and they all stop and look at you. Right? And then
Okay.
these dudes right here, they're going to make some attack rolls.
Before that happens, can I cast darkness?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can say you had it prepared.
Close enough. I'm not very good at drawing suffers.
Darkness. And then these three dudes are going to make some attacks on their turn.
Well, they wouldn't be able to see into it, though.
Correct. They're not attacking hops.
Yeah.
Plus, they'd still be hearing the marching from the south.
Yes, they would.
So some of them would have to stay, or I guess plausibly would stay facing south.
All right, so 2 of them hit. I forget, how does vulnerability work? Is that the one where we multiply the damage by 2? Or is that the one where we double the damage die? They're attacking something that has vulnerability to their weapon.
I don't remember, honestly.
All right, let's find out.
I want to say double the damage die, but I could be wrong.
No, double the damage die is crits. I'm pretty sure vulnerability is multiply the damage by 2.
Damage of that type is doubled against it.
Okay. Yeah, so we multiply the damage by 2?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, 2 hit. So it's going to be... All right, so they got a 7, and then plus 4, because it's 1d6 plus 2. So that's 11. Times 2 is 22. That's enough HP. So they hack at a rope, right? And as they hack at a rope, suddenly a bunch of vines and other ropes that you didn't see pull taut. These vines and other ropes are connected to each one of these sticks, right? Each one of these logs. And this whole area where the green is just pulls up into a giant net. And a tree that you didn't really notice, this one right here, has the top rope connected to it, and it flings the entire town off away. I will show you.
Oh boy.
Reveal areas. Okay. Do you see?
Wait, so
This is what happened.
I went flying.
You went flying. Thum. But you got the amulet.
Yeah.
and there's no goblins on the thing.
There's one.
There's one.
Wait, what's this one?
That is Queen Grabstab.
Oh, so they're just trying to rescue Queen Grabstab. They don't even see us, pretty much. They just want to save their queen.
I don't think this is saving the queen. I think this was a mistake. Let's see. Okay, we're going to the player's map of Chult now. I'm going to roll a d6 to see, because Hops and Queen Grabstab got thrown 1 hex away, and they're going to take some damage. Maybe. So I'm going to roll a d6. All right, the hex immediately north of you guys is going to be 1. The hex to the right of that will be 2. I'm going to roll a d6. 2. Okay. Right here. Hops, you are right there. Let's see how much damage. Now, Hops, go ahead and make a dex save for me, because you're in the air and you're falling down.
Okay, is there any way that I can stick out my tongue and like suck myself to a tree?
I mean, you're in a net. You are in a net. You have 1 turn to do something before you hit the ground. And when you hit the ground, you're going to have to make a dex save. But you got 1 turn to do something.
I'm stuck in the net.
You are falling.
I can't slow fall because the net's going to drag me down anyways. I can't cut myself.
You can't slow fall?
Well, can I?
Let's read the spell description. Let's look at the spell description for slow fall. I'm not sure if you can or not.
Okay. Beginning at 4th level, we can reduce. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any fall damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level. Okay, basically just
you're falling.
Reduce my I use my reaction to use slow fall.
All right, and that it reduces your damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reduces any fall damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
Okay, so we will reduce that from any damage you might take. Make a dex save.
21.
Okay, the DC was 15, so you'll take half damage. Do you want to take half of 28 or half of 8d6?
I'll take half of 28 and then subtract 20 from that.
Okay, so you will take 8 damage.
But I slow falled.
Yeah, doesn't the slow fall just reduce the damage that you take?
Yeah, it reduces it by 20.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hand. It reduces by 20. Oh, sorry. So you took half of 28, which is 14.
And then I slow falled for minus 20.
For minus 20, which is at most 0.
Yes.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you. I was hoping to get a bunch of you in there at once, but you were too smart. All right, now let's see how Queen Grabstab is doing. Let's see her dex check. Her dex save. All right. She passes, so she will take half damage. I'm going to roll the dice. 8d6. Oh. Oh, how average. All right, so that's 14. And she has 21 hit points. So, all right, Queen Grabstab survived. Okay, the net bursts open. You're fine. Queen Grabstab's hurting a bit. Do you speak? Let's see, what languages does she have? She speaks Common.
I speak Common.
Okay. You see Queen Grabstab just kind of rolling around in a decent amount of pain.
Killer.
I stab her with the blood spear.
Okay. Make your attack roll. Do it with advantage because she just got launched.
Yes.
23.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Roll your damage.
6 piercing, and then she has to make a DC 12 con check for the poison damage.
Yes, blood for the blood god.
Okay, she
Yes.
passed. So just the 6 piercing damage.
She's still alive.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point to punch her.
Punch her.
Yes.
This is still with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming the 11 misses.
Yeah, you need a 17.
Okay, so my 2 flurries miss.
Okay.
Well, that's the first 2. Remember, you have it with advantage.
I know those are with advantage. I got a 7 and 11, which missed, and then a 13 and 8 that missed.
All right. She uses her turn to go, Briark! Briark! Briark!
Do you know
She looks
Goblin?
totally
Hops.
terrified.
Okay, I do not, but I'm going to stab her with the blood spear again.
Okay.
Do I still have advantage, or is she feeling
Not
better
anymore.
now?
Not anymore. You had advantage
Okay.
because she was not expecting to get hit after being launched in a net.
Okay.
She was kind of in shock from the fall, but she's not in shock from the fall anymore. You snapped her out of it.
At 22.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage.
7 piercing and then 5 poison damage. So is she dead, or do we need to do an AC check for the poison damage?
She is not dead, but she is unconscious. So we need to do a con check.
Yeah, DC 12 con check.
She did not
Oof.
pass that.
Okay, she takes 5 poison damage.
Every turn.
Just
She-
this turn.
She is still unconscious but alive.
Coup de grace.
Coup de grace. I take the mask. If she's wearing a cool mask.
Yes. Let's see. I want to make a quick check at let's take a look at the goblin handout. The goblin queen handout. No, I don't think we have anything special for Queen Grab Stab. Let me double check real quick. Oh no, we do have something special for Queen Grab Stab. Let me find it. She is not wearing a mask. There's her handout. Well, it looks like she has a mask, but it's not on her face, and it's very small.
She has an amulet.
I'll take the amulet.
Yeah.
And the tiny mask as well.
All right. You see that is a real amulet. You shift through the rubble to find you look at the amulet you grabbed, and you now have 2 amulets. You can make an Arcana check on the amulets if you want.
Oh, okay. This is going to be good. 1.
They both look like amulets.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm going to try to meet up with the team so we can head back to the Shield Guardian.
that would make sense. Jaskier, Gandalf, you notice that all the goblins, they heard Queen Grabstab screaming, during the launch, and they all started running after the town.
Huh.
So how are Gandalf and Jaskier going to meet up with Hops? Because if Hops stays put, the rest of the goblins will show up.
I am not staying here.
And if Hops goes right back to where he came from, he'll run into the goblins going to their queen.
We did not anticipate this. So Hops can't know what we're going to do, and we don't know what Hops is going to do.
Fuck
it. I step out into the open, press the digitation to make it seem like the sound of an army is real close. And then I'll use my turn to use Dissonant Whispers upon an unsuspecting goblin.
Okay, that hurts the goblin, and they run even faster to their queen.
Oh, shit. That is true. That causes them to run as far away from me as possible. Yeah. I didn't think that went through. I'm sorry, guys.
It happens. Heat of battle.
Heat of battle.
Hops, we know you don't want to stay in the hex that you are in. And we know you don't want to move into the hex you were just in previously. Send me a private message over Discord with a number corresponding to a hex side that is next to the hex that you're in, with 1 being north and 2 being just to the west of that, to tell me which hex you want to move into. Does that make sense?
So, okay, I see the party one, and I got launched to the northeast, right?
Yes. I'm going to get an orange. I'm going to get my orange pen out. You got launched here, where the orange dot is.
Okay.
So the hex directly above that would be 1. The next hex to the right here would be 2. And then this would be 3. So send me a message over Discord. Tell me what hex you moved into. Or you can send me a text.
Yeah, I'm just trying to...
Awesome. I see. All right. Jaskier and Gandalf, you got to make plans. What do you do? You could
Let's head back to the statue.
Yeah.
You head back to the statue?
That's the most logical place to meet back up.
That makes a lot of sense. All right. So, what hex do you move into? What path do you take back to the statue?
I guess if we're here, where it says party, we'll move back up into here, where we previously were, and then back over. So retracing our steps, essentially.
Okay. So you move up there. Yeah, let me think. So there. Okay, and then do you move, and then you would move 1 more. And I take it Hops would move in the next hex closest to Vorn. What does Hops do?
Yeah.
And that does make sense. That would be the most logical meetup spot. All right.
Yeah.
Now for random, that was 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now I gotta do random encounters. Random encounters for Jaskier and Gandalf. Nothing. Random encounters for Hops. There is 1.
Oh boy.
You encounter 2d4 lizard folk and a lizard shaman.
Shit.
And they're like, what's a grung doing out here all by himself?
Well, I'm happy that I can double move for 70 feet.
You just
So-
start off and run away.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what their movement speed is. All right, so what's your movement speed?
Base is 35, so a double move would put me at 70.
All right, you can outrun them. Their base speed is 30, so they can't catch up to you. You outrun them. And they honestly don't have a real reason to want to hurt you. Except maybe to eat you, but at this point the amount of calories they would have to expend to kill you are not worth the amount of calories they would get from eating you. And you're poisonous anyway. So congratulations. I'm gonna say you ran all night long. You did not rest. You are now exhausted, but you met up with Jaskier and Gandalf the next morning.
Okay.
But you do have one level of exhaustion, and you have not taken a rest. Jaskier and Gandalf got to take a rest.
Oh, hello there, Hops.
I've been running all night. I got 2 amulets. The queen had one too.
Excellent.
I need to rest.
Gandalf, do you inspect the amulets?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Make an Arcana check. With advantage because you're under no duress and you know about these things.
Um, 8.
All right. They both look like legit amulets, but you know that Shield Guardians only have one amulet.
Can I make another drawer?
Are you guys just hanging out here for the day then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way Hops can rest.
Okay. Yeah, you can make another roll if you're hanging out for the day.
Uh,
All right. Upon closer inspection, you realize that one of them is a fake. Hops informs you that the one that was a fake was the one in the middle of the town.
okay.
Encounters for the day. No encounters. Oh, I wonder what the weather's like. Fine. And you make it back to Vorn. Do we want to call it there for the night, or do we want to do stuff at Vorn?
That seems like a good stopping place.
All right, cool. Good job, guys. Man, I did not expect you to be that crafty. I was really hoping to launch at least 2 of you.
I would have died.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to kill somebody today. Hops, he's probably all right. He's got feather fall, but somebody's going down after going up. Good job.
We incidentally picked the best person to do so. And it was just random, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I saw you guys doing. I'm like, man, you're being strategic.
Yeah, it's how we do now.
Were you guys, when you saw Yellyark in that big green circle with the logs in the middle of it, did that tip you guys off at all to anything?
No, I thought it was like a large hut.
Yeah, I thought it was like a canopy.
Yeah. But I also wondered for a second if it was going to be a pit trap and I was going to fall and die.
Yeah, well, I mean, there were tents on top of the pit trap. I probably should have read the flavor text to you, but I didn't. I'm sorry.
I mean, I would have done the same thing. I'd just try to run in as quick as possible, grab it, and get out because I'm fast.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all we could do, so.
Oh, and you saw that there were goblins standing in the town when you got there, and they were fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did see that.
FYI, they have that that whole contraption set up to save the town from giant dinosaurs that attack.
That's interesting.
Basically, if a giant dinosaur attacks, they all leave the town, and one guy snaps the rope, and then they all chase after their town and get away from the big dinosaur.
Keep all their stuff together. That makes sense.
Yep.
But they would probably die from taking the damage.
Yeah,
they
maybe
don't
kill their queen.
They don't intend to be in there when it launches. They just scatter.
Okay.
You know? The goal is to keep the dinosaur from destroying all their stuff. So they kind of destroy it themselves.